Well, it's Tech for Hire. I believe he's going to bore us again with his bullshit.
Hey guys and gals, Tech for Hire here. It's 2021. It's about time I actually did a video. I think it's been about a year since my last video. So what are we going to do today? Well, as the title suggests, I went to, browsing through the internet. You get these ads that pop up every now and then, and you're like, oh, that looks pretty cool. I wonder if that works. Well, normally I get screwed on these things, but I decided to give this one a shot because I'm always working on different projects, whether it be in the attic, outdoors, working on my car, working on the motorcycle. And when you do that, usually you need some light. I have an area lighting system, but it's super heavy. It's clunky to move around. So what I normally use is this guy right here. This is a Princeton bike waterproof regulated LED EOS headlamp. I've used this thing for years. It's worked out pretty good, but it doesn't project a lot of light for a very long time. So what did I decide to do? Upgrade time. I went with the Lightbar, the Lightbar Pro. Apparently this company makes 3 different models. You have the Lightbar Sport, and then you have this one, the Lightbar Pro. The differences between all of them, I'll list right here. But for the most part, the difference is how long the light lasts, as well as the Pro comes with a infrared red light. I think the Sport does too. But anyways, when I got it, I said, you know what? I got to give this thing a shot. It looks super cool. It looks like it's going to be bright, and it's going to work for a long period of time. These things on the brightest mode will run 5 hours on this specific model, and it's like 20 to 30 hours or something like that on the low standby mode. So I think that's pretty cool. On my little bike one, I get maybe an hour and a half out of it, and then I got to change the batteries, and as soon as it starts to go out, the light doesn't work very well. So we're gonna do a little unboxing on this puppy, and then I'm gonna turn off the lights in my garage, and I'll show you the difference between the standard LED one that I use now and this puppy. I never claimed to be a perfect photographer, so forgive me in doing it this way, but that's the only way I can figure out how to do it. Anyways, so in the box, this is as it comes. Obviously it comes in a little package, but open this mamma jamma up. It says Lightbar instructions, very, very simple. I swear I opened this up before, and I don't know why today. Okay, anyways, thank you for your order. Email info@Lightbar Headlamp if you have a problem. They are not sponsoring this video, so they can kiss my butt. This is your charging cable. You have a USB on one side, and this is the connector that actually goes into the battery unit. Pretty simple. I mean, you don't really get much in here. You get the light unit. You get the head strap that says Pro on it to show everybody off that you paid the extra money. You get your battery pack. They do sell extra battery packs that you can get from the manufacturer. I think they're 25 bucks. Slide this out, slide it in. You have another one. You don't have to wait for it to charge. So these are disconnected automatically. It's got like the lock and key system. So it's got a little groove in here and a little groove in here, so you can't mess this up. Push it in together, lock, and then on the end of the light bar you have this top button and a bottom button. So if you actually read instructions, but us guys, we never read the instructions, we just kind of click on whatever we want. So number 1, press 1 or 2, let's see, white modes, you press the 1, so the top button. You want the red modes, you press the 2. Spotlight mode, press 1 and 2 together. I did not know it had a spotlight mode, so that's actually going to be kind of cool. So let's do red first. So we click on red. That is obviously the bright red. Push it one more time, gets a little dim, okay? And we hold it down and it turns it off. So we'll do the top one. This is going to be the bright. Oh my gosh, I'm blind. All right, let's hit the next one. Okay, that's tolerable. Not too bad. If you stare at it, you'll go blind. But we'll hold that down. Now I'm gonna hold both of these buttons to find out what the spotlight is. Oh, there we go. I guess it's a simple press. Okay, so what that basically does is that just does the 1, 2, 3, 4 LEDs in the front. So that's actually kind of neat. Press again, it goes full. So let's do this. All right, then we got dim, but you gotta press them. So that's kind of neat. But the real question is, how is it gonna look like in the dark? So let's hold both of these down and turn it off. Let's check it out.
A few moments later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is dark in here. You probably can't even see my face. Let me do the scary thing. Can you see me now? Well, I'm doing it this way because otherwise the light switch is all the way over there. So here is my headlamp. Put this on my head. And I will show you, I'm gonna turn off this light and show you what we're working with. So this is normally what I have when I'm working, right? Not very, very bright, but this is what I've used for years, okay? So we have that one. Let me take this off. All right, so I am putting on this other headlamp. Let me turn this off. And how's that? I can see just about everything compared to that little dinky light. Let's do it on low mode. It's even still pretty good. Now let's try spotlight mode. Okay, that's spotlight mode on high. Let's give it one more. Oops, I did red. Can you see red? Well, red looks pretty cool, but I want spotlight mode. There we go. There's low spotlight mode. That's not too bad. I mean, even that's going to work for 20 or 30 hours. And how's that look? Let's go ahead and do this one. Looks pretty good. Not too bad. I mean, that's quite a bit of light just out of that little unit. And this is on low mode. That's not too shabby, I gotta say. Well, what's the result? I gotta say, without question, this is a much, much better light. Drawbacks. This is like all of the weight is on the back of the unit because that's where the battery is. On this unit, where'd it go? This one, it's all on the front. So I'm kind of used to that style where you have all the weight on your head and you can kind of adjust it that way. I look like a unicorn. This one, it's a little different because all of the weight is on the back and I'm not quite used to that yet. I'm sure it'll be fine, but also it's kind of loose on the sides, and that's gonna be something that I have to get used to. I have to tighten it really well, get it accustomed to my face. Man, I've sweat so much on this thing. You just take this thing off and hand wash it. Same deal goes with this unit. There's Velcro that actually attaches the light to the strap itself. You can take it off. You can deattach the battery. You can wash this unit and you don't have to worry about it. I do think that I would probably wind up using this with a hat, which I brought a hat. I don't normally wear a hat, but I think kind of with this, it would probably fit better. So let's do this. It goes on the brim. I mean, that actually feels better. It actually feels a lot better, but you know, when you're underneath a car and you only have a little bit of space, you're probably not gonna want a brimmed hat. I mean, I might switch it around, but it could get in the way. But like if I was walking, you know, going out or going in my attic and doing something in my attic, I would probably prefer to wear a hat because it actually feels a lot better. But it's all up to you. Depends on what you want to do. I actually really like this light. You can go to Lightbar. Was it Lightbar? Hold on. Let me look. It is lightbarheadlamp.com. That's actually where I bought this one. I didn't buy it through any of those weird Facebook pages because you never know what you're actually going to get. A lot of that stuff comes from China. It's garbage. These are actually made in the United States from what I understand. But of course, I'm going to look at the box again. What's it say? Made in China. Okay, so it's made in China, so it's probably same stuff. But it's actually, I like this light a lot. It, like I said, you saw for yourself, it produces a lot of light. I'll have to check on the lumens for you and figure out what they are, but it looks pretty durable. I believe these are waterproof. But yeah, it's $69 right now for the unit. You can get an extra battery. I think they had a deal where if you bought 2, you could get a free battery, which was a savings of like $25. I thought for the test it would be great to buy 1, but spending I think there's $69 each, so it would be $140, $150 for 2 and just get a free battery that you can get for 25 bucks. It's up to you, man. I don't know. I would probably like to get another one, have it in the car. If you ever get a flat tire, this thing would be great to have. I have a little flashlight, but of course the problem with the flashlight is you have to hold on to the flashlight, or you get one of those magnetic deals that sticks on the side of your car. The issue with those is it doesn't always get to where you're actually looking. This thing's kind of perfect for that because wherever you look, this thing's going with you. So, yeah, man, check it out. I think I would recommend it absolutely to everybody else. I wish they were a little bit cheaper. Maybe over time they'll get a little bit cheaper. This other headlamp was $19.99 or maybe $29.99, something like that. So obviously, this is 2 to 3 times the price, but it's absolutely worth the price. Anyways, those are my thoughts. Hope you liked the video. Feel free to comment. If you have any suggestions, anything you want me to check out. We ain't doing nothing, man. We're doing COVID, so let me know. Comments, concerns, shoot them my way. See you till next time. I don't like this video. It's about time I actually did a video. Oh, really? I already